Good evening, everyone. You are listening to Relax Radio India News, where you get to know all the developing news around the world. And I'm Suganya. India open to raising its duties on auto imports to boost the local production. Commerce Minister Mr. Piyush Goyal said on a meeting on Friday, raising the duty was not a bad idea. India is open to raising its duties on auto imports in a phased manner in a bid to boost all the domestic production, as the country's car industry set a target to have import of a component within the 5 years. Commerce Minister also added it's not a bad idea to discourage automakers from importing the car kits comprised of partially or completely knocked down the vehicles and using India only as an assembling base to get the market share there. Instead, we may look at something like a phased manufacturing plan. I will be open to suggestions, he said during a meeting and also in an event organized by a Society of Indian Automobile Manufacturers. Prime Minister Narendra Modi's government wants companies to reduce all the imports, increase the domestic production and play a bigger role in the global supply chain in an effort to make the country more self-reliant. India's auto sector imports $13.7 billion worth of components annually. Pawan Goenka, managing director of Mahindra & Mahindra, one of the biggest automakers, told at the same event, and the auto companies like the Manufacturers Association of India had agreed to set a target, reduce the total value of imported components by half in the next 4 to 5 years. And also added the focus will be reduce the imports of electronic auto components, which are sourced mainly from China and other Asian countries, as well as the steel. Adding these two components accounts for more than $5 billion of the total auto parts imports. India's auto sector, which was already reeling from the slowdown in demand last year, has been further hit by the pandemic, and car makers are seeking government support to push the sales. Automakers want the government to defer the introduction of strictly fuel efficient and emission norms and are seeking a temporary 10% cut in their taxes on the vehicles. India's Heavy Industry Minister Mr. Prakash told the event that while the government may not be agreeing immediately to a tax cut, he would take up the request with the other ministers. He also reiterated that a long-due vehicle scrappage policy would be available very soon. And that's it for today's evening news from me and my team. Thanks for listening, and get to more updated news. Don't forget to press the like, share and subscribe button. Thank you.